the court is full of great people, and I think we do manage to enjoy each other.
All right, specifics. You went duck hunting with Justice Scalia. How was it?
Well, I haven't gone duck hunting yet, although that's on the trip list. But I do go.
It's on the bucket list, actually.
I shoot birds with him, 2 or 3 times a year now. And then he, at the end of last year, we had been bird shooting 4 or 5 times. And I'll tell you how that came to be. But before he said to me, it's time for big game hunting. And we actually went out to Wyoming this past fall to shoot deer and antelope. And we did.
You're getting some hisses from the audience. Were you I hope you were a better shot than Dick Cheney?
I shot myself a deer. The way this started, I'll tell you the story. The NRA has become quite a presence in judicial confirmations, and that means when you go around from office to office, from chamber to chamber, I met with about 80 senators individually, and quite a lot of them, both Republicans and Democrats, ask you about your views on the Second Amendment, but because you don't say anything about your views on anything, then they try to figure out, well, what are your views on the Second Amendment likely to be? And they'll say, well, have you ever held a gun? Have you ever gone hunting? Do you know anybody who's gone hunting? And you know me, Jeff, I grew up on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And this was not something we really did, And so I kept on having these conversations where I would say, well, no, and no, and no, and I was, and finally somebody said to me, one of the sets of these questions, and I said, Senator, I said, if you were to invite me hunting, I would really love to go. And this look of total horror passed over his face. Has this woman just invited herself hunting with me? And I thought, well, I've gone too far. And then I sort of pulled back, and I said, well, I didn't really mean to invite myself, but I'll tell you what. If I'm lucky enough to be confirmed, I will ask Justice Scalia to take me hunting. And I went to Justice Scalia when I got onto the court, and I said, this is the only promise I made during my entire confirmation proceedings, so you have to help me fulfill it. And he thought it was hilarious. He thought it was a total crack-up. And so there you go.
I'm glad it worked out.